Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Ahmed Isaaq, international law expert. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Isaaq, how did you follow the participation and its importance by the Egyptian expatriates?
Now for yesterday and today, we are viewing the rerun of the election that had been annulled and repeated by the High Administrative Court due to irregularities in 10 governorates, which are Fayoum, Elmenia, Asyut, New Wadi, Wadi Kadib, Sohag, Aksur and Aswan, and Alexandria and El Bahira. Yesterday and today, the election will be held in abroad, and in Saturday and Sunday it will be held inside Egypt. Honestly, we find it there is a good participation in the election in many especially in Arabian embassies like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, especially in Riyadh and Jeddah, in United Arab Emirates, in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, also in Oman, Doha, Manama. In European countries, we find a good participation in Milano, London, Paris, and Stockholm, and there is also a good participation in Tokyo, in Japan.
Yes, Dr. Isaaq, the Egyptian expatriates participating in and casting their ballot, seeing it as a national duty and something that is linking them to their homeland, also viewing it also as democracy and kind of transparency, as they were keen to cast their ballots till the end of the runoffs and the several runoffs and reruns.
Yeah, I didn't hear you, please. Please again, I didn't hear. Please. Hello.
Yes, doctor. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
I hear you. Please, would you say again, please?
Dr. Isaaq, can you hear me?
Yes, now I hear you. Hello?
Your voice, I cannot hear you.
Now I hear you. Do you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, Dr. Isaaq, the Egyptian expatriates were keen to continue casting their ballots in the runoffs and the reruns till the end of this election process, seeing it as something linking them to their homeland and a kind of democracy and transparency. What's your comment?
Yeah, sure. In my point of view, that we can find that. And now we are almost in the end, reaching the end of the run of the election. Now, by the end of Sunday, we will have the end of the whole electoral process that had been held for many phases, and that the annul or the repetition of some districts reflect the transparency and the importance of the whole electoral process to reflect the real intention of the voters, in order to reflect the the new republic has a real democracy that reflect the real intention of the voters.
Yes, Dr. Isaaq, on the 13th of January, the elections are going to be, the final results are going to be announced. What are the procedures and what do we expect by the steps that are going to be taken until the council starts?
Sure. After the announce of the final results of of the election. It is expected that the House of Representatives will have a meet to choose the head of the House of Representatives and the representation or to create its committees and held its first internal election to choose the head of every committee and the head of the House of Representatives and his vice president of the House of Representatives. So it's all we could expect it in the second from the 15th after 15th of January. It would be held the first meeting and these procedures.
Yes, Dr. Isaaq, how did you see the facilitations provided by the state in order to facilitate the process of voting? There was complete coordination between the National Election Authority and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the consulates and embassies abroad. How did you follow this?
The National Election Authority had supplied and fulfilled the whole logistics required to get the electoral process to be run in the best view for the whole, and that it is the best kind of, we can't say it's a whole perfection, but it's very the highest degree of required to get our election in the best look for the all. So it's also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs plays a great role to organize with the National Electoral Organization through its embassies and the consulate around the world to allow the Egyptian abroad to participate in the electoral process to choose their representatives in the House of Representatives.
Yes. Also, the facilitations provided by the National Election Authority inside the polling stations. If we go deeper on this or concentrate on this point, there are several signs that guides the voters. Also, their QR code, you can sign your mobile to it, and you are going to know all the regulations and and restrictions that you should follow. Also, the National Election Authority is providing that you can find your by entering your name and the number of your ID, you can know the location of your polling station. Give us an idea about this modernized type.
Yes, sure. It's the National Election Authority it fulfills many facilitation for the people, for the voters inside Egypt. But besides what you mentioned before, it's also fulfilled many facilitation for the people with disability, for the elderly people. Like there is we found also a wheelchair around the district to allow and facilitate the participation of the elderly and the people with disability. We also found there is a ballot with a trial that allows the people, the blind people, to choose and participate free and independently in the election without any assistance. If we choose so, we found also there is a facilitation for these people that they have found the instruction in sign language. All of that has been fulfilled by the NEA, National Election Authority, to guarantee the whole people of the voters to participate and express their voting free and independently.
Yes, Dr. Isaaq, you were just mentioning the people with determination. Actually, the National Election Authority is providing all the help and the facilitations for the people with determination, also providing the braille system for the blind people and people on wheelchair and people with determination. Actually, the head of the executive of the committee of the National Election Authority, Councillor Ahmed have said during a press conference that there was a very high turnout for people with determination. How did you see this?
It reflects that the National Election Authority has a great consideration for the people with disability, to allow them to participate free and independently, because it reflects the whole society today and the majority of the democracy in the new republic, that will allow no one to be behind. All people, all sectors of the voters will be allowed to participate, and they have the right to choose their candidate free and independently through their personal choice, without any effect or any kind of pressure of anyone. So it is, in my point of view, that the great consideration given for the people with disability reflects that our democracy of the new republic had been getting more mature step by step.
Yes, actually the people with determination have where there was a high turnout because, of course, as you've just mentioned, because of the facilities provided for them from the state and the National Election Authority. Also, the e-voting or the electronic voting, can we witness one day something like that, the electronic voting, especially abroad? Since we are speaking now on the expatriates casting their ballots, because many Egyptian expatriates have to travel 4 hours in order to reach to the consulate or the embassy to cast their ballots, or ride an aeroplane, or go with a car or train. They have to travel to go to the embassy in the country they are living in. So can we witness this one day abroad, and can we witness it inside Egypt?
In my point of view, it's the changes and shifts in the technology all over the world. One day we would expect to find this kind of election and remote election, or the using the technology in the election would be happen, but it needs first to have an amendment in the Constitution. Why? Because our national Constitution 2014 requires that the elections should be held manually. So maybe one day we would have a change or amending our Constitution to allow the remote participation and electronic election to be allowed and accepted according to our system.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Ahmed Isaaq, international law expert. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.